Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Paul Novak. It is Wednesday night and we are doing another portfolio review. I shoot these videos on Wednesdays. Probably the biggest part of my channel is my financial education videos on Saturdays, so if you're interested in that, come on back. These videos really started as a way for me just to document my investing journey, what stocks I'm buying, why I'm buying them. And yeah, that's really why I do this portfolio review on Wednesdays. So for this week, I'm gonna keep it small. As you can see here, only got $120 we're putting in the market this week. We've got good old childcare and all that stuff coming up with the summer, so not as much money this week to invest. But again, I don't really care how much I'm putting in. What's really critical for me is that I just stick with the strategy of dollar cost averaging in every single week. As long as I keep putting some money towards it, I'm happy with that. And the first thing I really wanted to click on, which I think is really cool, is the power of dividends. So I'm going to click on VOO. For those of you who have watched other videos, this part of our portfolio has grown rather significantly. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that we refinanced our house and took a big chunk of the equity out and have actually stuck it into the market. And what's cool about this, what I wanted to pull up, is just to briefly talk about the power of dividends. And I'm disappointed because I just got done making a dividend video, and I really wish what I'm about to say in this video I would have put in that one. I actually was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Andre Jick, and he just covered a dividend portfolio video, and this is one of the points that he made, and I thought that it was so key that I also wanted to talk about it. So we've just put the money in. This part of our portfolio is up to $56,000. I can't even believe that. But with our balance, it's up to $57,000. But with that now, because it's so high, we're actually getting a dividend payment tonight of $199. I think that's crazy. Most of my dividends have been $1 here, $3 there, $2 there. So to see one this big is super exciting for me. I cannot wait for this to actually get deposited. But something that I thought that was interesting, because I do also invest in growth stocks. We're going to see that when I buy in this week. But with the dividends, when you're getting a dividend, it's not just that you're getting more of the shares or a higher share price like you do with growth stocks. You're actually getting to buy more shares, which is protecting your portfolio. So even if that share price drops, because dividends continually are buying more shares, you're not just having that appreciation go down to where you lose that. Those shares you're going to get to hold on to, and when the share price comes back, that's going to be even more appreciation. So it was just a different way to think about it than what I ever have before when it comes to dividends. So we'll go into what we're going to buy for this week. We're not buying more VOO, and it's not because I don't love that index fund. I do. It's just, as we can see here, 70% of my total portfolio. So I'm letting this sit. I'm just trying to balance out my other holdings. So I'll go back here to the portfolio. And the first thing that we're going to buy this week is going to be Plug Power. I know a lot of people have called me crazy because their share price has dropped so drastically. But for me, again, I'm not in it for short term. I believe in this company long term. And I'm lucky enough that I got in when the share price was small enough that I'm still up 27%. But even if I wasn't and I was down, this is still a company that I believe in and will continue to invest in. So again, don't have that much money this week, and whenever it comes to these high risk growth stocks, I can't even talk in this video, but whenever it comes to that, I really try to maintain only 10% of all the funds I put in just to protect myself. So it gives me a little bit of growth, but I'm not risking too much of my funds. So I'm going to put $11.81 in there. We'll review the order, and that will go live tomorrow. And this time it's going to make me put in my password. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I've shown on other videos, something that I use and like, it gives me added protection, is this authentication app. And as you can see on here, I don't know how well you're going to see it, but it gives me a 6-digit code. But that code also has a little time clock over here, and that time clock expires. So like every minute this code regenerates. So that way, if anybody did get my password or anything like that, I'm still covered and protected, which is why I do it. But what's weird is sometimes Robinhood asks for it, sometimes not. So there we go. That money will go in for plug power. Then we'll go back to the portfolio. And I've actually done the same strategy last week, so this shouldn't be too shocking. The next company I'm going to invest in this is this Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, which I've talked about in other videos, so I'm not going to go into all the details of why. But again, their share price is only at 118, and I believe in them for the long term as well. And if I scroll down here and look, their fair value is still at 136. So at the end of the day, I'm getting to buy this at a discount. And because I believe in this company, I'm going to continue to throw money at it until its share price goes above what its fair value is. So I'll scroll back up here, and in dollars, we're going to put 46 in. So we'll do the same thing, review order and buy, and that'll go in tomorrow. And then if we go back to the portfolio, the last thing we're going to buy this week is VTI. I've really been stockpiling a lot of money in there. This is also up to like $9,200 for total stock market. This is where my index fund investing is going to go until I can get this close to where VOO is. And when this is under 10 grand and the others pushing 60,000, it's going to take me a little bit. So VTI is where I'm going to be putting a lot of my funds. And for this week, we're going to throw 58 in there, which, if I did this correct, should leave me with $5, which I need that because I'm shooting a video on fractional shares right after this. So I need that $5 in there so it'll work for that video. But yeah, those are the funds that I'm buying this week. Things have been actually pretty good lately. I've been happy with performance. So as you can see today, our total portfolio is up to almost $81,500. Today we're up about $500. Over the last week, we're up $2,400. I find that crazy. Over the last month, you'll start to see some of the volatility. But again, we've made $1,400. And if I make any money, I consider it to be a positive. 3 months, we're up $2,800. And then for lifetime, we are up again over $5,000, which is awesome. So this money's really starting to take off and grow, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, that's really what we got for the portfolio review this week. If you like this content, I'd encourage you to smash that like button and subscribe. And I hope to see you back here next week. Have a good week.